Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. The launch hype is over, the beginner phase is over, and now the real Chaos W experience is finally starting. Over the past few weeks, players have explored the world of Ruin, tested different classes, cleared dungeons, joined guilds, and discovered strategies that simply didn't exist during launch week. So if you're still playing Chaos W the same way you were playing on day one, you're probably falling behind. Today we're breaking down everything you need to know about the current state of Chaos W, including progression, PvE farming, PvP combat, guild activities, future updates, and the mysterious world of Ruin itself. Before we start, this content is independently created and is not officially managed, sponsored, or operated by the developers or Crosswave. Now let's dive in. First, let's talk about gameplay. One thing I've noticed is that many players still focus only on increasing their combat power, but experienced players know that's only a small part of the game. Chaos W rewards smart decisions. Your equipment choices matter, your rune setup matters, your farming efficiency matters, and your understanding of the game systems matters even more. A player with a balanced build and proper resource management can often outperform someone with higher combat power but poor decision making. That's why progression in Chaos W feels rewarding. The more you learn, the stronger you become. As players move deeper into the game, build optimization becomes more important than simply equipping higher level gear. Understanding stats, skill combinations, and long-term resource management can make a huge difference in both PvE and PvP performance. Now let's move to one of the most important parts of the game, PvE. If your goal is character growth, then PvE content should be part of your daily routine. The gold dungeon remains one of the best places to earn valuable gold for upgrades and progression. Every minute inside the dungeon matters. The faster you clear monsters, the more value you get from your available time. Then we have the World Dungeon. This is where long-term grinders spend a lot of their time. The World Dungeon is focused on consistent farming, resource collection, equipment acquisition, and obtaining materials that support future upgrades. Many players underestimate how important efficient farming routes can be, but over time those extra resources create a huge difference between average players and dedicated players. If you want steady progression, never ignore your daily dungeon activities, because consistency is one of the biggest advantages in Chaos W. Now let's talk about classes. One of the reasons Chaos W remains interesting is because every class plays differently. Some classes specialize in dealing massive damage, others focus on survival and battlefield control, and some shine through support and utility. Understanding your own class is important, but understanding your enemy's class is even more important. The best players know exactly when an opponent is vulnerable. They know when to attack, when to retreat, and when to save important cooldowns. These small decisions often determine who wins and who loses. Mastering class matchups is becoming increasingly important as the player base gains more experience and the overall meta continues to evolve. And that leads us perfectly into PvP. PvP is where all your preparation gets tested. This isn't just about gear. This isn't just about levels. It's about skill, positioning, timing, awareness, and adaptation. Every battle tells a story. Sometimes you're the hunter, sometimes you're the target. The strongest players are constantly learning from every victory and every defeat. They're studying matchups, improving strategies, reviewing mistakes, and adapting to the changing meta. If your goal is reaching the top ranks, learning from your mistakes is just as important as upgrading your equipment. High-level PvP often comes down to a few critical seconds where positioning and decision-making determine the outcome of the entire fight. But eventually, every player realizes something important. You can't conquer Ruin alone. That's where guilds become essential. Guilds are no longer just social groups. They're becoming major forces across the servers. Active guild members can coordinate farming, share strategies, participate in group activities, and prepare for larger challenges together. Future updates are expected to bring even more guild-focused content, including guild farms, guild missions, guild research systems, guild warehouses, and additional cooperative features. The strongest guilds aren't simply collections of powerful players. They're organized communities working toward the same objectives and supporting each other's progression. And speaking of future updates, the roadmap for Chaos W looks incredibly promising. New maps, stronger bosses, additional dungeons, title systems, monster codex progression, rune combination mechanics, costume customization, level transcendent systems, and major guild improvements are all expected to arrive in future updates. These features are designed to provide more progression opportunities, additional customization, and stronger endgame content for dedicated players. The developers appear focused on creating a long-term MMORPG experience where progression continues well beyond the early game. And finally, let's talk about one of the most fascinating parts of Chaos W, the world of Ruin. Unlike many MMORPGs, Ruin feels mysterious. Every region has its own atmosphere, every area feels unique, and every corner of the map seems to hide secrets waiting to be discovered. As the game continues to expand, more lore, hidden details, new regions, and story elements are expected to be revealed. The world is constantly evolving, and that's one of the reasons players keep returning. Beyond the progression systems and competitive gameplay, the world itself gives players a reason to keep exploring. Now here's something important. The Tactical Chaos in a Mysterious World campaign is currently live, giving players and content creators an opportunity to participate while exploring everything Chaos W has to offer. Whether you're focused on PvE progression, PvP competition, class mastery, guild development, dungeon farming, or discovering the mysteries of Ruin, every activity contributes to your overall journey. And honestly, that's what makes Chaos W interesting. There's always something to improve, always something to learn, and always another challenge waiting ahead. So tell me in the comments, which class are you currently playing, and what part of Chaos W do you enjoy the most? PvP, PvE, guild activities, dungeon farming, or exploring the mysterious world of Ruin? If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future Chaos W guides, updates, and strategies. Thanks for watching, good luck on your adventures, and I'll see you guys in the world of Ruin.